government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to another episode of whatever this is. New week, let's go. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited for this week to come. Last night was super fun. Did a conversations with Cool Frog with Clumsy Clairvoyance. That was exciting. That was one of the best shows that I've had in a while. I really do appreciate her. She really made it what it was. Beautiful. What's up? Good to see you, dear. And it was different. It was different. It was smooth, easy to talk to. Conversations are just were of abundance, and it was a great way to end the week. Now that we're going into this new week, I'm looking forward to what's happening, what's coming up this week. And Saturday is Eric Hunley. Saturday's Eric Hunley. That's exciting. That's super exciting. As far as these morning shows that I've been doing, these whatever this is, the name of the game is, if you're around and you can have the abilities, I will open it up and allow people to come join me. If it's something that you're interested in doing, hit me up and say, yes, me please, and we'll see what we can do to bring you up on show and make it as fun as we possibly can, creating conversation. Otherwise, usually spins off of the audience. Anybody that's in chat, talk to me, let me know what you're thinking, and we'll go ahead and create conversation from that. Got the one and only beautiful sitting in chat. I don't expect her to try holding up the conversation herself. We'll give it a few minutes. I'm assuming that there'll be more people swinging in here shortly as we progress through this wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. Boomer, what is up, dear? Good to see you. As much of night owls that a bunch of us are, seems as though there's several of us that are just as much of morning people as we are night. It's very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Glad you're here, Boomer. Notification just went out. It's because I just went live. I didn't give it enough time to send notification before the stream started. I went and I started it up and hit go. Crashed so hard during the stream last night. Oh, that's too bad. It's too bad. That was a fun one. Afternoon, people. Yeah. 2:00 in the afternoon for you. I bet. Hey, Harris. What's up? Good to see you. Good morning to you. Again, name of the game. Anybody that wants to join, feels the need to join, I can send links and we can create more of a show. Otherwise, we talk to chat. And that's where the conversation spins. And of course, I do what I do because there's always a show to put on at night. We usually put those on at 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. That'd be 10:30 for the East Coast. Those that can't figure it out. And hold a regular stick with Cool Frog. So then that entails me going through and finding news articles that are worthy, that I found worthy to go through. Froggy, have you seen that apparently they are charging Owen Williams basically for free speech? I've not. Let's Google that up real quick and see what that's about. Beautiful says, I shared the stream in Discord. Thank you. I didn't get there yet. Owen Williams. This is this. Go Google Owen Williams. And he's coming up with a couple different people. Some football, soccer, or an actor. Aaron, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Usually the easiest way to figure out that stuff is if you can or have a way of hitting me up, messaging me with something, as opposed to making me try figuring it out. Once there was wildlife artists. Need coffee, be right back. Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to finish my breakfast. It's coming a normal thing, mukbanging in the morning. Beautiful. Have you heard this Owen Williams thing? Do you know what she's talking about? Not really seen anything that's sticking out and being like, this is the guy. I said it's coming up with a couple different people under the same. Let's see if I can't put something else in there. United States versus Williams, criminal. Defendant Owen Williams filed a petition January 20th, 2021. It seems a little far off for a date. Is he the guy from Bannett's War Room? I don't know. That'd be an interesting question to see if that's the case. We're gonna do whatever we can to figure this out for Who asked the question on this originally? Get so many with really similar close names. I know Frog doesn't watch. Not sure about the rest of you, but I will say this household is ready for some Vikings home opener football today. Though I usually don't pay attention to it, it seems as though this season might be interesting in itself, as there's so many people that are excited about it. And though I'm a Bears fan, I know that my dad and my brother are avid Vikings fans, so I never understood how Vikings fans worked, how they enjoy themselves getting also far all the time to end up choking. Almost every time. What's up, Mike Hunt? Good to see you. Good morning to you. I'm still trying to look for this particular case. I even put free speech case, and it's not coming up with what I expect it to. I'm struggling to find anything. Yeah, see, that's what I'm having the same issue. Keep on coming up with this football guy. She comes back to see if she knows anything about getting us some information on this particular subject. You got that right, Frog. We look forward to huge disappointment every year. Cheer for your Bears today. I hate the Packers. See, that's a great rivalry right there. I think Lefty said that he was going to be at the Vikings game to possibly be paying attention to MLS. His Discord, as it sounded like Lefty was going to try doing something with that. I think Lefty has season tickets. I think he just might. I think he just might. Still not seeing anything about this Owen Williams. I'm usually fairly adamant in digging through things to see if I can't come up with some. InfoWars is on Schreier. I had to think about that one for a little bit. I had to think about that one for a little bit. Again, name of the game. You want to join? Say something. You don't. It's fine. Otherwise, throw messages in chat and we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you about whatever's going on. Don't really have much quite set up for tonight, but I'm looking forward to Saturday. Looking forward to Saturday as I get the likeness of Eric Hunley coming through. I'm excited for that. And like I was saying, as far as last night's show goes, it really was a great show. Anybody that missed the members only stream with Clumsy Clairvoyance, I believe if I go and I look at it, the way I said it, it probably went ahead and turned itself to a regular stream again. It has a tendency to do that if depending on how you set it. It might be wide open. It might be wide open for all I know. It was fantastic. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Broken Baker, what's up, dude? Early stream today? Yeah, I've been trying to go back to doing the things that I tried to do with this channel several different times. And on top of doing the Shtick with Cool Frog, which is my normal news and politics, was to do a either early morning or mid-afternoon show of fun, interesting conversation that spins off of conversation from chat. So whatever comes from chat, and then I usually make them open mics. So anybody that wants to join, has the abilities to join, hit me up and we'll see if we can't get links to you to come and join. You sent me something. InfoWars War Room host Orange Roy pleads guilty to entering restricted area. That's what I came across that myself. That's why I said, well, InfoWars guy is Orange Schreier. And that's, I'm wondering if that wasn't what was being alluded to. What is that? No Justice. What's up? Good to see you. That's quite the name and message that you got there. Smash that like button if you all haven't done so already. I have a tendency when I see new people, No Justice, good to see you, to look them up to see who they are, what they're about. If you have fun with Americans, you have to ruin your sleep schedule. You get people like me that have the tendency to do almost anything at any point in time of the day. You just don't know when it's going to be. Puffer P, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Like and chat interaction thing, that's what's always gets my streams going off the rails. And that's what these morning shows are intended to be. Off the rails, off the hook. You never know what's going to happen next. Who's going to walk in the room? When I look up No Justice, I come up with this Reggie Moore. Is this you? No Justice? 26 subscribers? Is that what I'm coming up with? I like new people. I like new people, and I like creating conversations from different, interesting, peoples that are out in this world. It always makes things fun. That's who I'm coming up with. Not a mod, so I can't. It works a little different for the owner of the channel than it does for the mods. Mods have the ability to go click it and go view channel. But yeah, that's the only one I've come up with. If that's you, you're interested. You're interested. It is open mic. Anybody that's interested in joining can figure out how to get to me. We can throw links out. We can create conversation, have fun with it. Just got my funky battery out of my car, off to AutoZone. Funky batteries. Funky batteries are always fun to deal with when it comes to that type of situation. Hey, Rabbit. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Fitness start this real well. Oh no. It's so early in the morning and Buffer Pete is on the warpath. Amazing. I'm gonna get this fixed. AutoZone. Yep. Sing that jingle. Get it out there. For fuck's sake, this is why I should not. People Before Coffee. Orange Schroyer. Okay. Nat Williams. My brain will wake up now with the caffeine. I'm thinking that's the one that Beautiful actually threw me in Discord. I'll look into that a little bit closer. It looks like he pled guilty to entering restricted areas during J6. Scheduled for the 12th for sentencing hearing. Potentially looking at 120 days in jail. That's not a lot of time for compared to what they've been given. Some of them. Lurk mode on. What? Face paint. Yes, face paint. That'll get you almost anything you want. Jiraiya, what's up? Oh my god, super early stream. Super early, super late. I just do it when I'm awake and I can without too much distraction. Everybody else in the house is currently sleeping, which gives me the open to be able to do this. Hey, Clumsy. What's up, dear? Thanks for my... It's almost your birthday. Is it almost Rabbit's birthday? Rabbit, talk to me. When's your birthday? We sing happy birthday around here. And you know this. Tomorrow? Tomorrow's Rabbit's birthday? Monday. Good to know. Good to know. You show up in the morning. I'll try to be sure that I'm here. Nice and early. You show up in the morning. You hit me up. And we'll sing happy birthday. We'll sing happy birthday to you. Because everybody deserves a happy birthday song from Cool Frog. Right, Clumsy? But yes, tomorrow. Definitely come in here tomorrow. We'll do that for you. Again, conversations on you. The conversation's on you. Whatever you'd like to talk, ask those questions. Ask those questions. Get them out there. Yes, sir. Yep. See, Clumsy got her birthday sung to her again yesterday, so that she actually had a recording. Did somebody clip that for you? I hope so. My grandson's coming in, but got ill, so had to cancel. Sweaty carrots. Thanks for the reading this morning, Clumsy. I did listen to that as well as a couple others. Oh, it is 9/11 that Monday. That's something. That's something. It's always interesting. Definitely will sing you happy birthday without an issue. Without an issue. I've done it several times for plenty of people that say that's their birthday. All I have to do is just say, hey, it's my birthday. You want your birthday sung to you? That's how it works. You get a special happy birthday from me. Well, there was one particular person that popped in here, the No Justice, that popped right back out. Doesn't seem to be here. If you're here, No Justice. Speak with me. Speak with me. I'm always interested in new people. And it seems as though this is the only one that I've come up with this particular person. Should be an interesting person to talk to. Birthday songs can't be recorded. Spur of the moment, awkward. Can't be faked. Correct. They can't. They just can't. They're not genuine otherwise if they are. And that's why I come in here tomorrow morning and I'll sing you a happy birthday. Because that's what I like to do. Everybody, just don't forget this coming weekend is going to be exciting. I'm super excited for Eric Hunley coming through on Saturday. And the week leading up to that should be hopefully be fairly lit for what it is. I'm excited for it. As you can see, I sit there and I dig through news articles all day, every day. Always trying to find something new. I'm going to look into that Orange Short thing a little bit further. Do you want laid back news on Fridays? Do I watch? Yes, I do watch. I have the tendency to watch that. I will watch stuff with Mark, with Nate, almost anything that he does. Almost anything that he's got several channels that are very, very popular, and it's kind of exciting to get somebody like him to come around these parts of the internet. What's up, Misfit? Good to see you, dear. Good to see you. I know I have the tendency to call everybody dear, so or for what it's worth, just take it. Just take it. You'd be like, yes, it's okay. It's okay. I was just because it really seriously warmed up in my apartment. Like warmed up so much. Feels like it's 100 degrees in here. Even with the fan blowing on me. Misfit likes it, don't you, dear? I bet he does. Call him dear. Just don't call him late for dinner. I've been called worse. I think we all have. Just kind of, I just need a break because I get mainstream. Apparently, Trump did or did not stage some kind of insurrection. But there's talking heads in CNN by the bundle that want to talk about it. Yeah, and that's why I dig through all the news articles that I do to try finding something that's slightly different potentially. I don't like to continuously repeat myself over and over again every day, though. It seems I have the tendency to end up doing that. Well, isn't that interesting? Hmm. Well, that'll be working tonight for sure. You dig through things and you find things and you just kind of be like, oh, what's that? Oh, really? You don't say. This is why I like your morning streams. So chill, good to wake up with. I try keeping it as chill as possible and without the drama. Some days it doesn't work that way. Some days it turns into something more. Um, but that happens. That happens. Oh. News like shot teachers with gigantic tits. I covered that particular subject, whatever to come up with in the last few weeks, where the shop teacher with the gigantic tits was rehired into a different school. Decided to show up as a man. Decided to show up as a man and not wear the gigantic tits. I wonder if they weren't given something extra to not wear the gigantic tits. Like you bring refreshing news, go from. I mean, I don't know if it's refreshing. If you call news refreshing, it might be a little off, but funny how the ass doesn't walk around like that normally. Yeah, exactly. How come you can't take on and off your titties at will? I don't know. I mean, have you ever tried? Ever tried? I think that would hurt just a little bit if they weren't prosthesis. You know, when you think about it. Well, I'd like mine in Velcro also. That's fun. That's fun. um, I wonder how all that would actually work. Let's not think there. Let's not go there. Bros gaming the systems where can't get fired. It's genius. I need a temporary holder. See now there you go. Now you have now you're getting somewhere. Somebody that can temporarily hold them up for you. They might still have to be attached. Oh, in name of the game, you want to join? Hit me up. I'll throw you a link. You don't want to join? I understand, but you know, conversations spawn off of chat. So you've found something that you find interesting. You think I might have a different spin or take on something? Throw it at me. Or otherwise, chat it is. I need Discord gifts. Oh, for temp holder. Laces out. Always laces out. Always laces out. Yes. There you go. There you go. Links for Clumsy. Anybody else that has a channel you'd like your stuff put out there, linked. Say something to one of the mods. Let them know that you'd like your channel put out there and let people know about your stuff. Yeah, like I said, there's Clumsies. Oh, that hasn't happened in a while. I guess I'll be right back. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This computer hasn't taken a crap on me in a better part of a month. It decided that it didn't want me to continue for some reason temporarily and just went ahead and conked out. I'm fighting sleep with the sleep one. Good night, y'all. Good night, Jiraiya. Have a good one, dude. Sleep well. Get that sleep that you need. Everybody deserves a little bit of sleep. I believe I'm back. Y'all can hear me, right? um, yeah, that really. You got ghosts? No, I got a shitty computer. It decides to reset itself randomly. A lot less than it had in the past, because I'd figured out how to do a couple things to. Sounds good. Okay. Um, been doing a few things or whatever, and I've taken and unplugged the lights, the fancy lights that are attached to it. That took away some of the issue. And it hasn't restarted on me. Like I said, it's getting very warm in here all of a sudden today, and for it to finally decide to kick out is I'm assuming is warmth. Um, Getting ready to run or having my ears while running. Awesome. There you go. There you go. Get that exercise. I wish it was that I just had ghosts instead of a crappy computer. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Chromebook restarts unexpectedly all the time. You see, it's horrible and very disturbing when something like that happens. Especially, you need to sage it. Sage the ghost. Make the ghost smell good. The interesting is I woke up this morning, go walk through the house to do those human things, and the smell out in the hallway is so much stronger than what it is in this room, and almost to the point where it stunk like something that shouldn't have been burnt was burnt. But this room that I burnt it in, this room smells good. It's kind of an odd difference between one space to the next. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Uh, remember to leave a like. Yes, thank you, Drive, for remembering to hit that like button. Always hit that like button. Share the stuff out to those places you like to share things. If you haven't done so already, please do so. It usually does help to hit the like button as it gets the word out to more and more people. You may be surprised who comes walking through the door next to want to say hi, see what we're about, see what this what the channel's about, see how many differences there is out there. Wait, really? What? What's the wait? Really? What? 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 Let me know. Cool Frog really smelled different in other parts of the house. Yeah, yeah. The hallway smelled like something was burnt, but doesn't smell like this room. Hmm. I think that's probably where my um where my wife walked into the room last night and said, "Are you burning something?" Because it really seriously has an off smell compared to what this room is. Later on, once you get off here and everybody starts waking up, I'll open the door and I'll turn the fan so it blows down that hallway, and hopefully remove some of that. It doesn't smell like cigarette. It smells like almost like campfire, but it's not like actual smoke. Kind of interesting. And I'm glad that I'm kind of glad that I don't smoke cigarettes any longer. I kind of miss it, but it's been like I said last night, 5 years, and to go that long without it, I know that I can continue to go without it, as it does very bad things to you. It complements the smell of weed. Yeah, well, I ain't got none of that either. Not yet, anyway. Not yet, anyway. Eventually, something will appear. That's interesting. Danilo Cavalcante, the dude out of Pennsylvania, seems to be operating a 2020 white Ford Transit van with a um, has a refrigeration unit on top. The vehicle's reported as stolen by Bailey's Dairy. That's interesting. That was just posted 12 minutes ago by the one and only Jack Posobiec. That's very interesting. Huh. Yes, glad you gave up that habit as well. Yeah, it's as much as I enjoyed doing it, I'm glad that I quit. It's very expensive. Um, being as inexpensive as it was when I first started, wow, 31 years ago, the price has really, really gone up dramatically compared to where it was. And not worth it any longer. Like, used to be worth trying to get the lung cancer. Not anymore. Whose jugs got stolen? What? Huh? I'm confused. The same issue. The room smelled great, but neighbors thought I was burning something else. Hmm. I've been trying to quit for over 30 years. Rabbit, just put him down. Just put him down. It's the only way you can do it. I've watched and heard of people trying to do gums and patches and vaping now recently is a big thing, and all those things to go along with it. The easiest way that I figured it and found out how to do it was just to simply put them down. Like, remove yourself from the situation. Just be like, they're not there. I don't have any. I'm not going to buy anymore. And I know there's a lot of people that be like, cold turkey is not the easiest way to do it. It's not. It's not. It's difficult. It's very hard. It takes a lot of willpower, and it takes time. It takes time because even the first week, the first month, the first year, the first 5 years, I still remember it and remembered enjoying it so much. It would do things to me that I actually enjoyed, doing such a thing. Um, just because I'd never smoke in the house, I'd always go out. Um, just that in itself, taking the 7 to 10 minutes every once or twice an hour to stand up and walk outside that I'm no longer doing. It can be a difficult one in itself because then you're just like, I feel the necessity to stand up and go do something. And right, you see, yeah, I don't smoke in the house. Saying I never smoked cigarettes in the house. I always went outside. Always went outside. It's what I read this morning about Cavalcante. Right? He escaped search area and was spotted about 25 miles north of the area. It's what I read. Yeah, I figured because I think I just said, Jack just put up the that he was using a refrigerated van. What he needs a refrigerated van for is a little odd. If you I just don't. For them to set up a parameter but not know where he is, how do you know where to set up a parameter for? The whole thing is really confusing. It's really confusing to see how they would be able to come up with a parameter when you have no clue. You have no clue. Why would you waste the money, the time, the resources to do something that isn't necessarily ever going to work? I don't get it. I don't get why they would go to the point of doing such a thing. Typos. Whose jugs got stolen? Is that is jugs the typo? Oh, you're talking Debbie's typo. My PP goes to the roof when I put them down. That blood pressure is really usually goes the other way. When you smoke, you usually have an increase in heart rate and blood pressure as far as that goes. So it's interesting that you have such an issue with it. Who's spotting a camera in those areas? Yeah, there's gonna be it's not gonna be cute when they catch him. I bet there's gonna be an awful lot of people that are gonna throw a fit over the situation because they'll be like, I can't believe that they did that. I can't believe that they put out an you know a shoot to kill on him. It should never be that way. Complaining about banning weapons and whatever else because oh they're assault weapons. It's like stop it, quit being ridiculous, quit being ridiculous. Um, have y'all seen the Ring camera footage of him? He looks evil. Um, the the article, did I read it last night? I think I went through. Yeah, I did go through some of it last night or whatever, and I didn't see the footage, but there was an image. There was an image that was put up of him standing in front of someone's ring cam. Looked disturbing in itself. He changed his appearance. Yep, he looked like he shaved. Looked like he shaved, and he to make himself look totally different than what he originally looked like. Obvious things that you do when you're trying to evade. Remember, I quit tennis years ago with the prescription Chantix. Only thing that worked for both myself and my husband. I've heard of people using the Chantix. I never brought myself to the point of doing so, as I think I was afraid of the side effect of particular usage, which come down to the potential of suicide or suicidal thoughts. And having lost a brother and multiple friends too, just that really took me to the point of believing that would be a bad thing for myself. Now, not that would be a bad thing for anybody else, because there's others that have a larger potential will to not go along with that. But it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It had some side effects. It's not for everyone. That's for sure. Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. And there you go, Boomer. Chantix was causing a lot of deaths. Something that you really have to understand what you're doing and what it can do to you. What's up, Captain? Vaping helps. Yeah, vaping doesn't help nothing. I've seen some people vape with THC or 2-CBD. Chantix does have side effects for some. Vaping can be just as dangerous, if not more so, than the cigarettes themselves. It's been proven over and over again, and all levels, that vaping is not good. It's one of the worst things you can do. People think that vaping's a great thing, because it's like, oh, I'm not smoking any longer. Well, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You didn't stop smoking. you're still putting that up to your mouth, inhaling, and taking in some form of nicotine. That's not quitting. And the dangers to go along with vaping in itself, the dangers that go along with vaping in itself are very bad. Long term, it's causing cancer at an exponentially high rate. Yep. If vaping's not good for you, either way, regardless to who you know who does it or not, vaping is just as bad. Somebody that thinks that they quit smoking and they're vaping didn't quit smoking. They're still smoking. It's not. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Yes, I do have a CBD around here for myself. That's if I get to that point of where the pain just is too much, and I need something to help try relaxing myself, and that usually doesn't do enough. Usually doesn't do enough. Usually, I end up doing an extra pull or two or whatever, trying to alleviate, and then it knocks me the fuck out because it's CBD. It's very bad. It's very bad. Um, out of all the different ways that I attempted to quit things and able to quit things from all the bad things that I've ever done, cigarettes was one of the hardest. It was the last thing that I quit doing, and found the easiest way to do that was to just set them down and stop. But I get it. Other people have other issues that it's harder to do. I'll be 71. I've been smoking for 58 years. And that can be the kicker in itself is that because you're so used to it, no matter what, that the attempt is it's just too much. It's amazing. I had a grandpa that lived to 78, and he smoked Lucky Strikes and cigars. Smoked Lucky Strikes and cigars for pretty much as long as I knew him, plus some. And though I still continue to pick up and do these things, later in life, the scary ones is watching him as he laid in his bed before passing, and all the way back in '94, and the things that he was doing, like hallucinating that he was back in Normandy. He was one of those that landed on the beaches in Normandy. You remember the stories from him, and for him to go back into my hometown and have to deal with flooding at one point in time where he was sandbagging as he's laying in his bed. He's acting like he's filling his pants with sand to stop themselves from being pulled downstream as they're working. They would actually fill their own pants with sand to weigh them down to keep them from being pushed downriver. kind of an interesting deal right off the Mississippi. So, as far as that goes, all those things that come with it in the long run can be catastrophic and very sad to watch. Dad never smoked and passed from environmental lung cancer at 72. So go figure. Yeah, right. You just never know. You just never know what you're gonna. 100,000 million ways to die. Choose one. Cigs and alcohol are the hardest and most dangerous drugs to do and quit. I agree. Cigarettes was one of the hardest things I ever gave up. Yeah, but they're the league ones. Ugh. Yeah, right. Exactly. Um, been vaping for 4 years now. Wish I never started. Just as addicting, isn't it? Just as addicting. Mind over matter there, Mike. Mind over matter. Put it down. Put it all down. Remove yourself from the situation. Boomer Knight's trying to remove your message, but I still see it. I think I get your point. Yes, people have succumbed to lung cancer for a long time. That was attributed to smoking. So my dad go through too near the end, and he didn't even recognize my mom. It was very heartbreaking. That's sad. People died from lung cancer without smoking for centuries. Sure, that makes sense. I see your fix. Because environmental things happen. I mean, if you're gonna, something's gonna happen eventually. I mean, think if we all just think about it for a few seconds. We all, every single last one, when it comes down to is going to die from something. I think that was the other part of me doing these shows like this or whatever was just because of that. Is that now I'm recorded. I'm on the internet forever. There'll always be some kind of recording of me and my thoughts and opinions and ideals and anything else that goes along with that. Yeah, so I'm always going to be here. So sorry to hear that. If to learn how to wean, cold turkey can be dangerous. It can be if you're not paying attention. If you're not paying attention, you could really. It can be just as difficult. It does. It can be. You took away my salt and sugar. Never drank cigs or my vice. Maybe a good thing that you never drank because most alcohol is loaded with sugar. So they would have probably tried telling you that you needed to stop doing that as well. If that was the case, Rabbit, I mean, as far as that goes, I'm not gonna sit there and persist to say that you need to do something because it's on you. That's on you, dear. If you got to do what you got to do for yourself, to make yourself comfortable, make yourself um, be as you are. You're you, and yeah, some of us go through life doing that. Some of us go through life doing other things that we prefer to do. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and persist that you need to do it because that's up to nobody else but yourself to choose. Exactly. At your age, you're just gonna be happy, and that's what you need to do. That's exactly what you need to do is be you, be happy to be you, and people appreciate you for who you are. Either way, you got quite the following. You got quite the following. There's an awful lot of people that appreciate you for who you are. Um, uh, you go down as probably being one of the best mods, and one of the more popular mods. Like everybody knows Rabbit. Everybody knows Rabbit. Can't remember what they're called, but it was a YouTube ad. Huh? Better smoker than serial killer. I mean, if that's the other option, yeah, you might want to stay just being a smoker. um, or a kid sniffer. Exactly, Captain Have Fun. I've never heard anybody say that they dislike Rabbit in any way, shape, or form. She's one of the nicest people out there. One of the, I was gonna say the moment that I met Rabbit was pretty much immediately turned into a mod without even thinking about it. Exactly. Just be happy. Be you. Uh, what's called a mod? It was too large. 18650 batteries in it. Those are huge batteries. My parents and sister call it a binky. Those 18650s, they're like that. They're fairly, like probably about as long as that. For those that don't know what those are, um, they're decent sized battery with two of them. I could admit there's a little bit of weight behind that. There's a little bit of weight behind that. That's very interesting. For your parents and sister to call it a binky, it might be just them trying to tease you for it. I remember when I thought I was unintentionally rude. I cried. Aw. I couldn't imagine Beautiful being anything than what she currently is, ever. Never heard of a volcano vaporizer. It blows all the vapor into a bag. It's kind of expensive. I mean, I've heard of people using those to smoke weed out of. there's a way to do just that. And you get that bag super chock full. You pull the whole bag. Darth, what's up, dude? This is. Are you broken? No. What do you mean, are we broken? How did this say Rumble? It's because I don't run this show off of Rumble. I only run this show on YouTube. Ribbit, what's up, Daisy girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. Broken clock is right twice a day. Sure is. That's not up. Darth, what you on this morning? What's going on, man? The fuck you segregating for? What? I'm confused. What are you trying to say to me, Darth? What you trying to say to me? Just woke up. Okay, that makes sense. that makes more sense. Where my Rumble link is? Yeah, no Rumble in the mornings. This show that I call whatever this is not that, and nothing like it ever had been. This is a show for me that I do have some similar rules to my earlier shows that I've created in the past, which would be chat orientated, talk to everybody that comes through, and those that are lucky enough could potentially become and have the ability to join me for what it is. Come on. Whatever this is gay. Yeah, well, Darth, you know what I've said about that. you got mad at me last time I said anything when you called things gay. You got super mad at me last time. It took you a while to come back. I did have myself on Rumble last night, and I forgot about the Rumble. I forgot about it. It was sitting behind another screen. I did see that you did show up for the news show that I had done last night, the shtick. Good to see you this morning. Good to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. Do you like locals? I've tried to use the locals for a couple different things. It's hard to convince people to go to locals. And once you get people over there, if you don't continue with it, then people have the tendency to to walk away from it. So I would attempt to do locals again in some capacity. Not opposed to it. I've used it several different times for several different things, like airing Rumble streams over over it. I did get them to unlock 2-hour streams for me over on locals, as opposed to just doing the half hour that you're limited to in the beginning. thought about doing book readings. I attempted to do a couple. So yeah, I mean, I like the locals, and as you can see that I put the locals link right here, right below my tagline. Uh, it's an easy way to uh, show support. What's up, Lisa? Kufrog did talk about the Pennsylvania prisoner escape yet? Uh, yeah, I've brought it up a couple different times. We brought it up last night during the shtick, and I did bring it up again this morning. I seen that Jack Posobiec actually posted something saying that he's in a refrigerated white van, and he's outside of the parameter that they assumed he was in. So there's some interesting among locals. Oh, so I mean, again, I'm not opposed to using the locals. I haven't had the abilities to do a lot with it. Might just have to set out a day where I do a locals only stream to see if I can't drum that back up into something. Battery acquired, breakfast baconated in my belly. Both slay this sorry son of a bitch. Good to see you come back here, Puffer. Good to see you come back. 16 watching. Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much for all being here. If you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. Share this out to those places you like to share things. Let people know where you're at. More people, the more interesting conversations can be had. Have you ever considered getting bigger like Tim Pool? Who wants to be like Dim Tool? What do you want me to do? Shave my head and put a beanie on? That'd be an interesting person to see if you couldn't get him to talk to, but he's one of those that you have to go to him to talk to him. He won't come to you. He thinks he's better than everybody else. Just saying. If we treated prisoners with respect like other nations, they wouldn't want to escape. The only nation that has more people incarcerated is China. Russia doesn't come close. Interesting. Cool Frog. KF is Cool Frog. I'm lazy. Yes. KF is Cool Frog. There's been several people that have actually used the KF. I've had several different people use different ways of trying to say Cool Frog as opposed to just saying I've had KFs, I've had Froggies, I've had Cools, I've had Krogs. That's a Sean D thing. I've had several different versions and variations of my name. Just don't even think about it, Darth. I can't imagine living in a state where people can come rob you, or worse, knowing you can't pop a cap. I mean, those are the states that I'd be more willing to pop the cap, because if they're going to do something to me for protecting myself, I'm going to be well known. because there's going to be an awful lot of people looking at us and be like, "Oh, look at Eden." Debbie, let's make up for lost time. What are you doing? I'm glad that you're all here. So glad that you're all here. Thank you again for being here. Hit those like buttons, share things out. You want to see? You want me to change the conversation? Simply ask questions or make a different statement, and we'll see what we can do. See if we can't change it around. We are at an hour and almost an hour and a half. Don't plan on really going away quite yet. I do have the tendency to allow open mic. Anybody that's interested, thinking they might be interested in joining, hit me up in DMs somewhere, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Oh, let's get it on. Sounds very fun. Very fun. Banning guns means the only criminals will carry them. Definitely. They don't care. Law-abiding citizens will be afraid to carry one, and for criminals, it's exactly it. Without a doubt. You hit it right on top of the head there, Captain Have Fun. uh, my brain went plenty of different places. Thanks, ladies. Thanks, ladies, for putting that in my head. It's always fun. I really do appreciate that. Do you follow Zuby? I do. I do follow Zuby. This guy? I got one of the fun ones. Got a signature. How's that for you? Ribbit, doing it Froggy style. So good. Oh no. Our current resident of the United States of America is in Vietnam, apparently, according to what he believes, and went ahead and just went live. Great. Busy harvesting, processing, end of garden, so I've been late in the mornings. Processing gardens are always fun. Daisy Girls hurting your face. Y'all be careful. Y'all be careful with whatever it is that you're doing with that Froggy style. With licking toads. You have to wonder who's controlling Biden. Pretty sure It's the clean, articulate man that's sitting in his basement that said to us a couple years ago that if he could sit in his basement and he could control what's going on, that he'd totally do just that. That's where I would assume that goes with their cat and have fun. I mean, can't be that far off. Obama, what? Who's that? Barack Obama. Barry. Barry and Larry were in a limo. I wish I could grow a decent garden, have space and sun. I have commitment issues, I think. Minnesota gardening's limited to season. As far as that goes, anyway, you really have a small window. Some of those particulars that would take longer than 90 days can almost be super difficult to grow and deal with anyway. And then for whatever reason, as far as most Minnesotans go, I mean, I'm a little different. I pretty much eat a jalapeno every night. Most Minnesotans go, they have a tendency to be a little on the blander side of things. So, tomatoes and maybe potatoes, maybe some carrots, not too much more than that usually out of Minnesota. So, Minnesota's kind of limited. I work so hard in my mom's yard and garden, but it's been so incredibly hot here, everything burned up. Yeah, there's an issue with this particular year of growth. A lot of the air had been contaminated from all the wildfires coming out of Canada. Even around here, I've been having some issues with growing anything. Pepper plants were limited, and these growth zones that we live in up here in the north really are limited as it is. And fertilizers haven't been as good as they ever had been. It seems a lot of the fertilizers have lost their strength, their potency per se to get things to grow correctly. I've had issues with my potted garden that I have. Pepper plants all worked out, but nothing else really did. Nothing else really did. I had some issues with the slew of onions that I planted. They all turned to nothingness. So there's an ad for all of those that don't have premium. There you go. There you go. I like how YouTube tells you now when those ads are airing. So, yeah, I mean, purchase up some premium. You can catch all of it. I go up north so much that our family cabin, I neglect it for a few days and it's hard to get back. Yeah. When you have the abilities to do that, that's where you do where you have to talk to your neighbors. You have to talk to your neighbors and be like, "Well, you take care of this for me while I'm gone. I'm gone for a few days." Just give it some water each day. That can be difficult in itself, a difficult task to get to happen. Um, the Brock being gay and doing drugs has been said since 2008. Yes, it has. But now somebody actually came forward that isn't quite unalived yet. Black pastor spoke about it in the different shows, proclaiming it. Didn't believe him then. I wonder about it now. Well, Larry seems to believe that his story is going to be more credible, and he's going to continue to go different places, like he has, and release the information that he does have, like he has with Tucker and Luke Radowski, and who knows where he'll be next if he isn't unalived for saying the stuff that he's been saying. I don't have premium. I didn't get an ad. Well, it told me that they're inserting an ad right there. So, damn it. The field across from me still got hundreds of acres of corn drying. It's always been a popular spot for drones, I guess. Per the wildlife activity at night, lights up like a Jetsons episode. Interesting. Do security upgrade recently? Sometimes they can cause YouTube blocking ads. There could be plenty of other things to go along with ads when it comes down to it. I usually don't get the ads, even when I didn't have the premium, as I usually use Brave. Brave has a very interesting setup to it. It blocks those. The best fertilizer is using fish parts. Just ferment them in a bucket for a few days, then use the water from the bucket. We started a compost barrel out the back door here, where we're adding all of our biodegradables into it and going ahead and stirring that up on random. I thought about that, as I do have some fish in my freezer that I need to eat up eventually, is that I would most likely throw whatever didn't turn out because it's been in the freezer for a while. It might actually be to the point of being bit, and I don't like frostbite stuff. So that's going to have to be one of those nights when I'm alone and cooking for myself. Eventually, sometimes that happens where the wife will go and take Tadpole up and hang out with her sister and go out and do things with her, which gives me the night to myself to do things. No wonder her neighbors up north are always throwing buckets and fish. Yeah. Yes, fish is usually a pretty good deal for that. Stinks, but the crops go wild. Yep, they sure do. I fish a lot, so I always got heads. That's one thing that's interesting about this area. Is there's a couple of creeks that we can go fishing in, and I'd like to take Tadpole out to do some of that, and so that because I know that he would like it. I know that he would have fun with it for at least a little bit. I did a lot of fishing in Minnesota, the land of 10,000 or 12,400 and some odd lakes, whichever number you really want to go by. There's always lakes everywhere. There's so much fishing to be had. We've thought about moving out of this area, moving back either to Minnesota or moving to the other side of the state to different areas. And a couple of areas that I've actually been interested in have, because I grew up on the Mississippi, have large water spots for doing the fishing. I enjoy fishing. I don't have a deep freezer. I'm in an apartment, and that is one of the things that I do plan on getting eventually is a deep freeze. But no, I don't have one. There's a lot of things that I don't have that people would assume that everybody just has. Live in an apartment. Live in an apartment. I wish I had the means to do more, but at the same time, I think I'm okay. Oh no. I remember the first time I used fish emulsion in my pot plants. Dang wild animal dug them up. Looking for fish, I guess. Yeah, it was gifted to me. So as far as that goes, there's people that were fishing that are processing, and I was outside and asked me if I wanted some. So I took it and I chucked it in the freezer, packed it in the bags as tight as I possibly could. And like I said, I know that it's almost to that point. So it does need to be eaten up eventually here. Hey Crystal, what's up? Don't worry, I'll make it. I'll make it where? Where am I making it to? Hmm? You'll make it big? You think so? You think that there's lots of people that are gonna wanna come around and listen to me? I know that I got quite a following here, and I appreciate every last single one of you. You're all great people, and it's very enjoyable. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens as I continue to grow. Got your heels on today. Hmm. Good morning, Jay. What's up, dude? Um, that was interesting last night, though. I didn't have a chance to really speak much because it was wore out by the time we made it there. Uh, Levy made it into Discord. Dry was in Discord. We had a room of like 10 people. It was pretty lit. It's very interesting. Um, that's what comes along with being a member to the channel, or having that ability to pick up and get into that Discord. Anybody that's interested, come join us in the regular. Be surprised who's in there. Froggy may be big right now. I mean, maybe. Nitrogen. Is that what your garden says to you? Nitrogen. Heart faces, moos, and all those wonderful things for Levy. It's awesome. Maybe making it bigger like Tim Pool. I don't know why you think that Tim Pool's the target. There's so many better people out there. There's so many people that would actually go to the point of being bigger than Tim. I don't see Tim as being the biggest. I really don't care for Tim Pool. Tim Pool is a douche, says Crystal. W says, "Who's Tim Pool?" That's all you need to know. I like Anthony Kume. He has his own network. See, Crystal says, "I prefer Cool Frog." Yep. See, there you go. There you go. There you go. That's where it's at. Discords for figs. Sorry, Darth. Be right back. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, but being that I got 17 concurrent people watching me, I don't know if I'll go away right away. Might have to hang out for a bit yet. This is better to be cool than in Tim Pool. I don't know why you're trying to go in Tim Pool, but that might be kind of disturbing in itself. Mine says methane? Kind of confused what you're trying to get at there, Darth. What are you saying to me, my man? What are you saying to me? Anybody heard or been paying attention to what's going on in the Atlantic Ocean? Coming right at the United States potentially. Oh, it's turned. The projected turned itself, pointed itself up north a little bit further. I'm kind of surprised that it's taken as long as it has to make it here. It seems as it's weakened itself. It's Hurricane Lee, and Margot right behind it. It seems as they've both went ahead and changed trajectory. Jova's sitting over out in the Pacific. A lot of weird, strange weather going on these days. Cool Frog, I can give you a password sometime. Gavin McGinnis is on with Anthony every week, but it's like $10 a month. He's Anthony from Opie and Anthony. They're a huge show, 20 years. For 20 years. A password? Okay. Sounds interesting. I mean, not opposed to growing, becoming a larger channel than what I am. I think these morning shows and all these other shows that I normally put on uh, could be something different if I had a larger audience. Um, I'd still want to try keeping it as personal as I potentially could, as I like to speak with all of you. I like to read all of your comments as they come through and keep you all involved in the conversation. And then say, hey, by the way, if you haven't done so, hit that like button, do all those wonderful things for me. I've always imagined eventually, if I kept on doing what I'm doing and kept fighting that fight, that eventually, I could be something um, bigger than what I am right now. And there seems to be an awful lot of you that are willing to support that and continue to push to make that something. And I appreciate y'all for that. It's better to be cool than Tim Pool. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot more hair. What do y'all say? Should we go away for the morning? Are we good? We're at 2 hours. We're 2 hours. Directed here from Joe a couple months back. The number of people watching you all at once made you so excited. You acted so humble and so excited, and then I was so excited for you. Been here since. And lucky enough that Joe Good Logic is an awesome person that he is, and he's um, brought me around him. He's come around here. Uh, the friendship is really something interesting, and I appreciate that guy for what he's done. I really do. He's really uh, helped me, in more ways than one when it comes to um, channel growth to even just personal life and how to appreciate what you have. He's really seriously changed my opinions on a lot of things. What? Tim Pool let himself become bald. We know how to prevent it. It should be bald. I mean, I was told as a kid, all the way through, that I shouldn't wear a hat. I've always wore a hat. Always wear ball caps. Always wear fedoras. Always wore a hat over and over again. And I was told, "Oh, you need to stop wearing the hat. You're going to lose your hair." Yeah, apparently that was true. If you're friends with good logic, that makes you Joeish. As someone who didn't want to be here anyway, I just came hoping to find someone. Let's go. I mean, as far as that goes, Darth, I really seriously never expected to meet as many people, as many wonderful people as I had. In you're always going to be something that's a person that's been nice enough to come around, and regardless to how you've been treated in the past, you still come back. Likewise, Crystal. I'm so blessed to meet all of you. What's up, Sean D? What the fuck is happening here? Well, I'm just here hanging out with these wonderful people on the internet, creating conversation for what it is. It's always fun. It's always so much fun, and you just never know who's going to show up. You get people like Sean D showing up. What's up, man? But staying off YouTube until the last few days for the most part, trying to keep my head straight with all the stress I've been under. I've missed everyone. We're glad that you're back. We're glad that you're back. Kind of made me wonder on some of the people that I hadn't seen and where they actually did go. 55 seconds till an ad. Oh, okay. Ads will run shortly for some viewers, it says. Uh, it's ticking itself down. Acts to doubt. I mean, you can doubt it if you want, or you can take us for our word. That's up to you. Nobody hates you. Nobody has ever hated you. It's a bold-faced lie. Baldness is caused by DHT and blood flow loss to the follicles. We figured out how to stop that. Mm-hmm. I love how Joe's favorite YouTuber is Legal Eagle. Yeah, sure it is. Don't be nuts. We love you, Darth. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people that appreciate you for who you are. Go fuck. Thank you. You're welcome. It's football Sunday. I'm pumped. Yeah, there seems to be a bunch of interesting football games that are coming up today. Go Bears. I've lurked on your channel for a bit. Darth? Oh. Sean D says, I hate you, Darth. So, well, there you go. There you go. You got one. One's in the chat if you hate Darth Hideous. There's a one from yourself. Daisy Girl put up an exclamation mark. Eagles. Indifferent, maybe. Hate? No. Exactly, Boomer. Exactly. I should have said dislike, but I mean, well, see, even then, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to disagree with you, that they don't dislike you. You're not a Vikings fan? No, I'm not a Vikings fan. Not. Never had been. Never will be. I would have been, what, 9, 10, back when the 1985 Chicago Bears was a big deal, and winning a Super Bowl. That's why. That's why. If you wondered why. Most people who do hate me ain't got the balls to say it to my face. Nobody hates you, Darth. Darth just wants to be hated. It makes him feel loved. But you are so loved. Yes, see? And that's the thing. That's the thing. He just doesn't see it. Like, yep, you sound like a Viking fan. She's waiting for the Vikings to choke. All the excitement all the way up to absolute nothing. um, I'm gonna do live composting this for the next season and 2 compost things going. Nice. What's a lie? I don't know what you're talking about, Darth. Believe in giving a man what he wants. Daisy Girl gave you the one. She gave you the one. Darth, I say you don't have to like everyone, but you gotta love everyone. And see, that's the thing is, I used to hate everyone, and the good logic, it was one of those that made me change my mind and turn around and appreciate everyone for who they are. However, fishing for compliments is lame. It sure is. Sure is. Gilded? Who doesn't have a gilded? Everybody should have a gilded account. Just in case anything ever happens to Discord. um, should gorgeous, Sean? See how Boomer feels about you. That's fun. There you go. You got some followers. Never heard of Gilded. Oh no. No, it's not that. That's not that it's any better than Discord. This is that it's the alternative to Discord. And unless you like Telegram, you like Telegram, you should make yourself over there. Eagles Vikings next Sunday. See, there you go. You all have something to pay attention to next Sunday. Read them terms of service. Yes, totally read terms of service for everything. Where you plant things, live clover in mends the soil, puts nitrogen back in. Yeah, see up here in these mountains of South Dakota, there's seriously no clover. It's amazing. It's amazing for as much clover that I remember from Minnesota. There's seriously no clover around here, not like that, anywhere near. Quinn's breaking down the house. I'll check in here later. Yes, just let her destroy the house. You can clean it later. Just kidding. Later, Crystal. You have a good one, dude. Merovingian? Merovingian? What? I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is, Darth. You might have to enlighten me on that one. It's like Discord, less banny. Maybe. It's slightly different over on that Gildan side. Not quite the Discord that we all have grown to appreciate. I know a lot of creators who left Discord for Gilded. They're the main guys to talk to. So there you go. Interesting. I don't use my Gilded account enough. I know that I have one. I've been there several times. I know there's a couple people that do have their Gilded accounts and they've joined over there. It is a thing. I have official warning from Discord for being in a Discord that encouraged me to volunteer during elections. Be abused, they're investigating the fraud issues. Huh. From mine or from somebody else? I might explain the Merovingian at some point. Oh, okay. I kind of like the exclusive nature to it, though. Okay. It's something to look into if it's something that's legit. Basically, the Chinese government that is surprising. I'm glad I treat Discord like another email. You don't pay attention to it. I got 3 official warnings from Discord after they nuked 3 servers I was on. For massage, really? Interesting. I'm basically on a Discord list now. Oh no. Someone else is good. Never got a warning. Oh, you guys are criminals. I've seriously never gotten a warning either. So I'm with you on that one. Everybody else is a criminal. Myself and Sean D are the good ones. Post my warning in Discord. Yeah, there you go. It'd be interesting to see what that actually says. Darth. Rather than be himself than somebody else. Discord was started as a gaming chat. It sure was. A long time ago. Check Discord either daily or a few times a week unless someone is asking me to speak with them on there. And I'm in my Discord daily. Man, going their own way concepts are hated speech according to Discord. I wonder why. I'm in one Discord and everyone tags sucks, so I never go in there anymore. I have yet to figure out how to untag myself. You come join mine. It's a wonderful Discord without any disturbing people in it any longer. It's full of lovely, awesome people. I'm not talking about you, Darth. I'm on Discord, haven't had any bans yet. On Civil and Recovery Addict. Interesting. Who lied and said they've been on Discord for 12 years? I have no clue. Discord wasn't even founded in 2000 till 2005. I mean, 2005 is still a long time. It's technically 18 years ago. Don't Die Discord is only like 8 years old. No, it's not. Tell me more Google knowledge, Darth. I can disturb you if you want me to. Ooh. Having beautifully inappropriate go ahead and disturb you. That could be highlights of your day. I'm not allowed in Discord because people don't hate me. Yeah, well, it's not me that doesn't. It's there's others around. There's others around that. It's up to not just me on some of it, though. I am the one that runs that particular the pond. When it comes down to it, others do have means of being able to tell me if they want somebody removed. They don't get to tell me that they want somebody to stay. They can ask me for me to remove somebody else, though. That's the kind of a weird angle to go with that, but it works. You don't have to communicate through channels. Get it. Sorry. You don't need to make any more excuses. There's no excuses. I'm telling you the truth. Telling you the truth. It's not up to just me. Not up to just me. Already confused. Doesn't take much. It's okay. It's okay. Need some more orange juice. Discord started as browser based. Then in 2015 they made it an app. Now who's using Google? Good job, Sean. The alcohol is obvious. Oh, I'm starting soon. I mean, I suppose it's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock for y'all down there. The other side of the planet. Oh, just the East Coast. Just the East Coast. So, I mean, I get it. So, 2 hours, 15 minutes. Anything that anybody would like to say, share? Rose, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Have a question on? If you hadn't hit like buttons, hit like buttons, do all those wonderful things. I think as the morning goes, Eric says, ugh, lost connection. What did I miss? You didn't miss much of anything. Or, yeah, you missed a lot. You should go back. You should go back and rewatch. Not necessary. I love Sunday Fun Day. Mondays suck. September through December for sure. Thanks for streaming, Frog. Yes, definitely. Morning streams equal best streams. I'll try being back tomorrow. Or I will be back tomorrow. Why? I'll be back for one particular reason. I told Rabbit to make sure that she shows up tomorrow, and I'll sing her happy birthday, as tomorrow is her birthday. Tomorrow's Rabbit's birthday. Everybody should go around when they see Rabbit and let her know that they appreciate her for who she is, and come back tomorrow morning As I will sing Rabbit happy birthday as soon as I see her. I slept all of it, but great stream. I missed the everythings. Did you? I don't know if you really missed all that much. Rabbit's turning 40, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think she said a little bit older than that, but I will be back to sing happy birthday to her in the morning. For what it is. Again, thank you all so very, very much for being here. If you haven't done so, please smash that like button. I suppose I can try redirecting you somewhere. Let's see what I can do here. Chat rate's at 11. That's awesome. Thank you all so much for lighting up my chat this morning. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who's live that we can go ahead and raid? Is there anyone live that we can go ahead and raid? Not quite. Want to raid somebody. Let's take a quick look to see if there's anything else that's really going on. Check my subscriptions and really? Yeah, I don't really see anybody that would be willing to go ahead and even attempt. The ones that I see, they're not. They're not people that turn on their redirects. There's so many people that do not do that. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. It looks like eventually, see what time frame that she's got on here. I would have said she has another hour. I guess not. Those are old streams that never ran. Hopefully, we can. I guess we're not going to redirect you anywhere. We're not going to do that. There's nobody to redirect to. Again, I appreciate you all so much. Hit those like buttons, share all this stuff out to all those wonderful places that you like to share things, let your friends know where you're at. I'm going to go to the point of we'll leave you with this.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Love y'all. Later.